Hello guys, welcome back to another video, yes, and another unboxing video. Today's very different though, because this came from a subscriber, a long-term subscriber, Professor Griswald. Let's get into it. Now I know what he has sent me because he reached out and said he has some things going spare and he wanted to just send them out over because, well, I might need them in the future and he doesn't need them. So I appreciate that. But there might also be something else in here. I think he sent me a little letter. So let's take a look inside. So we will get into it. I'm just pulling all of the bits out onto this here. There we go. Right, so he has sent me some slip covers over to have a look at. And I can see a couple extras actually. Oh, really nice. Really nice. So he has sent me, and he has also, he has sent me a letter. Oh man, appreciate this. Yeah, we have a letter. So we will get into that in a bit, but this is what he has sent me. So he has sent me over some slip covers. Now initially he was sending me over the Star Wars ones because he watched my video where I had the New Hope one delivered, and it had a little white mark on there, as you can see. So yeah, a little bit of an imperfection on that one. And he wanted to reach out and say he has his Star Wars slips that he's not using. So he has, we've got episode 1 there, Phantom Menace. Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Which, by the way, I was sent that by Alfie, another viewer. But my favourite film, basically, of all time. So I'll have all the slips possible. We've got Rogue One there. Great. Then we have A New Hope. Yeah. Empire Strikes Back. And then we have Return of the Jedi. So I'm assuming you were not a fan of the prequel or the sequels. But that's good. I mean, I appreciate that. So now if I'm like you say, I'm looking for the Star Wars films. If I ever see them really cheap on Vinted without slipcovers, especially for the first 6 films, I have them now, which is great. I have all of the, the original trilogy. So these will definitely come in handy for the prequels here, as well as, of course, Rogue One. So these will definitely come in handy if I see these out and about now. But of course, with these ones, I can kind of go through them and weigh up which is the best condition. So in the case of A New Hope, this one now, as you can see, doesn't have the white, well, that one has the white mark, but this one, as you can see, is pretty perfect. Yeah, so we're going to swap those around. Get rid of that one now and put your slip cover on there. There we go. So thank you so much for that. It now makes that much better and doesn't have that white mark on the spine. This is why I love doing videos, because you guys, help me out, and I guess I help you out with doing videos because I get told that quite a lot. So yeah, there we go. Star Wars ones are up there now, but I've got all these 6 there, which is really, really useful. Well, more than 6, actually 7, including Rogue One. So thank you so much for those. I will definitely be using those. The next thing then we have is also some others, which I didn't expect, which you might have saw at the beginning. So the Forever Purge, you've sent me that slipcover, which I do have the film, but I think mine was actually a pretty beaten up slipcover from what I remember. Well, it's right behind me. So I'll look at that in a bit. These 2 films I don't have though, and I always see these in CEX without slipcovers, but now I have them. So Alien there, the 40th anniversary, as well as Covenant. So these will definitely be used because I've missed so many opportunities to get these films in. I don't have them because I've got, as you can see, just the first Alien there, or Romulus, well, not the first one. So these will definitely come in handy because I want to get these. So thank you so much for that. I didn't expect those, so I really appreciate that. And as I say, I'll go through that one as well and see which one is my, I guess, which one's better condition. This one looks really minty, by the way. Like, it looks really sick. So yeah, awesome stuff. Thank you so much for that, Professor Griswold, for those there. Now then, we have a letter. So let's get into the letter. I love the effort in terms of printing it off as well. Like, it makes it so much easier. I'm so bad at reading things, but we will have a look at this from Griswold. Right. Man, I love getting letters like this from you guys. It just makes me feel like, puts a bit more like thing into it. So James, I hope you get more use out of these slipcovers than I ever did. You already know my feelings about them. Yes, I did the movie room tour video when I reacted to his setup, funny enough, if you're interested. A few are a bit worn, but I figure you can probably swap out the New Hope one pretty easily. Definitely, already done. I also rewatched your movie room video tour to double check if there were any others that you might need. And I noticed you had the first Purge, but none of your Purge films had slipcovers. Not sure if you plan on keeping them that way, but I sent it along anyways. Oh, that's really... Let me just check that. I need to have a look at that while I'm reading this. Yeah, so the first... Okay, no, so the Forever Purge does have one. but the others don't, because I think they came in a box set, especially the first 3. I think they were part of like a trilogy box set. But either way, fantastic. I'll go through though. Like mine looks, yeah, see, mine's got a bit of black in the top corner, so yours like a bit of white marks. So yours might be better than mine. So I'll definitely like look to swap them over. But the Forever Purge does have one, but I really appreciate that. Especially going to the effort to watch all the videos. That's sick. I also saw that you didn't yet have Alien or Alien Covenant, so I thought those might come in handy. Definitely. Like I say, those 2, I have missed opportunities to get those films in CEX, so they definitely do. The very first video of yours that I ever watched was your original movie room tour, back when it first went up, so I guess that makes me an OG viewer. That is the very first ever video I did on this channel, actually. It's been a lot of fun watching your channel grow and seeing your confidence grow right along with it, and I'm really looking forward to what's next. And of course, congratulations on the baby. Have you picked up any names yet? Personally, I think Griswold has a nice ring to it. Just saying, lol. You're going to be such a cool dad, and I'm excited to see how you continue to grow as you step into parenthood. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon, Griswold. Thank you so much for the letter. This is honestly, like, these things that come in are like prized possessions of mine. I've got my first ever one from when I did a subscriber video. So yeah, and if anyone wants to send me things like this, you're more than welcome. I'm not saying you should, but you know, I'm fans of other people, YouTubers and whatnot, and I get it. But if you guys do, then it just means a lot. So yeah, thank you so much for that. It makes it much better doing these videos, because you're kind of sitting in this room on my own doing these videos, bit of a dork, bit of a nerd, and you know, getting letters like this and gifts and stuff like that really puts into perspective that there's actually people watching this, which is mad. So yeah, no, really appreciate that. I'm not going to say anything about the names, because we do have a name basically set, but it's not going to be announced until the baby is here. So that is that. I'm not allowed. I will be banned and bound by my other half, so we're not going to be doing that. But as I say, thank you so much for sending over all of the slipcovers. They will definitely come in handy for when I am out and about in CEX. Like I say, if I see Star Wars now, any of the original trilogy, of course, Rogue One, I can pick them up now without slips, because Griswold has come in clutch and sent these over. So thank you so much for watching today's video, and of course thanks to Griswold for sending all of this. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos coming soon. If, as I say, you like what you see here and you want to send me stuff, head over to my Instagram, message me. I have a lot of messages over there from people. That's where I interact with people like directly. So if you want to message me, you can. It goes through as a request, and then I just accept the request and we can message from there. So yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.